Many thanks for joining us, and now the news in detail. The Gambia on Wednesday launched the early warning initiative in a shift of approach from disaster response to anticipatory disaster management. More in this report.
Despite falling behind other countries in embracing early warning systems to prevent and minimize the impact of disasters on the population, the Gambia is now playing a catch-up. The country launched its first ever preemptive disaster initiative at the Sadauda Kairaba Jawara International Conference Center on Wednesday. National and international stakeholders have begun a two-day meeting in Banjul to brainstorm on strategies for the robust implementation of the early warning for all initiatives as the Gambia remains in the front line of climate disasters. The country continues to experience extreme weather events such as flash floods and drought. The ideas behind this two-day meeting include the consolidation of early warning systems and enhanced disaster preparedness and resilience in the Gambia. In his launch statement, the Executive Director of the National Disaster Management Agency, Mr. Sanadahaba, said,
I am honored to address this esteemed gathering at the launch of Early Warning for All initiatives in the Gambia. This initiative aims to ensure that everyone in the Gambia, especially those in high-risk areas, receives accurate and timely early warning information to prevent or minimize disaster losses and damages, including economic loss to our GDP.
Mr. Dahaba explained that in the collective drive to establish a robust disaster early warning systems, the focus will be directed to fostering inclusivity, synergizing preparedness and anticipation, technology and innovation and collaboration.
In our collective effort to set up an effective early warning system, we want to focus on few aspects. Among them, inclusivity. We want to focus ensuring that early warning information are accessible to all, especially the most vulnerable and marginalized members of our community. Preparedness, linked to anticipation. This will enable government and the Gambian communities at large to anticipate, prepare, and respond to disasters. Technology and innovation. Promote the use of technology in data collection, analysis, and sharing of early warning information disseminated in different languages for effective response and early recovery. Collaboration. Strengthening partnership between government and private and local community is essential to build a resilient community.
Speaking earlier, the UN Resident Coordinator Carl Frederick Paul said the Gambia stands at an important crossroads in the journey towards climate resilience and disaster risk reduction, but also towards development.
Science is clear. The Gambia faces increasing vulnerability to climate change impacts. Each rainy season brings floods that can destroy homes, wash away crops, contaminate water sources, but also disrupt the lives and livelihood of communities around and across the country. These disasters really affect the most vulnerable: women, children, elderly, and marginalized communities, which widens existing inequalities and threaten the hard-won development gains.
The Minister of Fisheries and Water Resources, Honorable Musa Drame, also delivered a statement at the launch of the Early Warning for All initiatives. He described the preceding two-day meeting of national and international stakeholders as a critical step in the collective efforts to strengthen Gambia's resilience to climate-related hazards and ensure the safety of well-being of all Gambian citizens.
As we all know, climate change is intensifying. The frequency and severity of extreme weather events, from floods and droughts to storms and rising sea levels. These threats not only endanger lives and livelihoods, but also pose significant risk to our economy, food security, and national development. It is therefore imperative that we strengthen our early warning systems to provide timely and actionable information to all communities, particularly those most vulnerable.
Honorable Drame said the government of the Gambia, through the Department of Water Resources, is fully committed to early warning for all initiatives, which aligns with Gambia's national climate resilience and disaster risk reduction strategies.
We are grateful to the World Meteorological Organization, WMO, other global leads, and our esteemed development partners for their generosity support in making this initiative a reality. This initiative seeks to ensure that every person in the Gambia, no matter where they live, receive accurate, timely, and accessible early warning information that enables them to take preventive action. To achieve this, we must work together to 1. Strengthen our national meteorological and hydrological services to provide accurate and real-time climate and weather data. 2. To enhance multi-hazard early warning systems to address risk from floods, droughts, and other climate-included disasters. 3. Improve coordination between government institutions, private sector, and community stakeholders to ensure that early warnings translate into effective preparedness and response. Expand the use of modern technology, including mobile alerts, digital platforms, and community-based communication networks to reach all citizens, including those in remote areas. 5. Build capacity at all levels, from government agencies to local communities, ensuring that everyone understands early warnings and knows how to respond effectively.
The Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, His Excellency Mohamed B.S. Jallow, for his part, said he was greatly honored to preside over the official launch of early warning for all initiatives, describing it as a significant steps in the Gambia's ongoing efforts to enhance climate resilience and disaster risk reduction.
We are all aware that the Gambia, like many other nations, is increasingly vulnerable to the negative impacts of climate change. Therefore, rising temperatures, erratic rainfall, flooding, coastal erosion, and prolonged droughts continue to threaten households and communities' way of life. These challenges call for urgent and decisive action to strengthen our national early warning systems and disaster risk management strategies.
For Star TV News, this is Mamadou Bailabare.